I mean, you can't relate, but when my daughter was a baby, my daughter, you know how you throw them up in the air? Everybody does this. You know, the irresponsible parent thing you do where you're like, hey, it might break.
Well, that's after the doctor tells you that they're unbreakable. Like, I don't know why doctors, I hear every parent tell this story because, like, you're really careful with a newborn, you know, like especially your first child, and then they just pick them up and hold them by the feet, like, oh, look how fucking durable this thing is, and they wave
you
it
get
around
home
and
and you look like you're getting ready to go play football with the boys. You're just tossing it in the air, ready to go. Let's go.
It's like that Top Gun scene. You're just playing with the boy. You're spiking the baby.
Yeah. So, like, because I had all the worst fears with that, because I was like, you know, when you toss them up, and I always, in my head, because I think worst case scenarios, I'm like, what would happen if they hit the fan? What would happen? Yeah. And you just think of the worst shit, and they're like, I'm just going to,
Right. Yeah, you just start trying to, you realize all of a sudden that the world is dangerous. You forgot how dangerous the world was because we just walk around in it, and then all of a sudden you're like, corners!
Peregrine falcons! They could dive really fast!
That's always been a fear of mine. I think about that constantly.
Peregrine falcons?
Have never... Yeah, falcons, constantly, dude. They're evil, dude. They're looking. You ever watch the way they look at you when they fly above your car? They're just like, I can fuck you up.
No, they're like this.
Open that sunroof. Open that sunroof, punk.
Yeah,
you don't want none.
It's because they're stealth bombers. They're just going to shit right through it.
No, corners, dude. Like, the amount of times I've thought, like, living by myself, I've always thought that living by yourself is kind of dangerous in a lot of ways. Because...
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Basically, like, I thought about it. You know, I have that big wooden coffee table that I have.
Yeah.
One trip and stumble, fucking right to the corner of your temple. You're done, and you lay there for God knows how long until somebody finally goes, he hasn't shown up to work in like 3 days.
But there's only one section, because you are the living embodiment proof that if you take it face on, I mean, even if it's a marble coffee table, you're good. You just need a couple stitches.
Yeah, that is true. Like, I am a motivational meme for when if you're learning to walk and you stumble, you get back up. If you stumble into a coffee table and split your fucking top lip, you just keep going.
Like, honestly, looking back at your life and just 2 instances, I would say the chances of you having...
I got 3.
Well, I know, but 2... the 2 I'm referencing, the coffee table and a driver, you qualify as possibly having CTE just from those 2.
Oh, dude, just from those 2, and then there's 2 others that are definitely 100% a factor into it, dude. I've hit my head. There's a reason I'm fucked up. I've realized this. I think anytime I stutter, like my speech pattern, is definitely because I fucked something up in there. Yeah, the driver to the face didn't help in the 5th grade. Hitting my head off the coffee table, learning to walk, definitely didn't help. You leaving the baby gate off never helped going down the stairs at that age.
I was teaching you motor skills.
Yeah. You just gotta run and jump, dude. You can make the jump.
Don't stop running. Keep going.
And then playing tag in the dark in the unfinished basement when I rang the pole like the gong.
I love how that runs in our family, because I did that at recess with a tetherball pole playing soccer. Like, you're looking back, waiting for a pass, you look forward and just go boom.
Yeah, and then I've done that one when we first moved into our house in Sergeant Bluff. Remember, we had the basketball pole, and we invited all of our friends down from Sioux City to have, like, that was like a weird party because it was supposed to be like a housewarming party, but then, like, that was like the last time you saw all the friends from that neighborhood.
It was.
It was more like a, hey, say goodbye to your friends
And
forever.
I will say this, that was the whitest and one has ever been.
It was, but it wasn't playing basketball. We were playing. We had squirt guns because it was like in the middle of summer and it's hot as fuck. So we had our super soakers, and I was running backwards, shooting somebody, looking at them, and I ran right into that basketball pole.
Oh, yeah.
We hadn't lived in that house long enough for me to know the spatial awareness of the outside structure.
Holy shit! I just got to thinking. We've been teaching people to shoot each other in school for way too long. It's just we're not getting. super soakers and stuff aren't around as much anymore. We need to get those back into the kids' hands.
And then we put red dye in them so it looked like blood when you shot somebody.
I always use like Kool-Aid, so when you didn't hit somebody, you could just turn around like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just thinking outside the box. That's what puts you on another level, Nathan.
Oh.
You're always thinking.
Oh, I got the big ideas.
I actually got a fifth one, too, about my bell getting rung, too. At that same house, the Sergeant Bluff house, sledding down the hill that we had.
Uh-huh.
Remember how we had the garden off to the left of the backyard?
Yeah.
There was a garden, and it had a wood post that was just like for laundry maybe or something. But it was just a big wooden post in the middle.
I think it was like a bird feeder thing. I don't remember.
Jake and I were in a sled together, and those red ones we had.
Oh, so you went up the hill. All right.
Yeah, we went all the way up to the top of the hill and come down, because we used to try to see if we could get all the way to the retaining wall and go off the retaining wall and off the other one. That was always the goal, is to get air off the retaining wall.
All right, do some X Games shit.
But yeah, dude, we were doing real dumb things back then. It's no wonder, like, my head. See, that was me trying to do stuff like that is because I rang my bell the 4 other times before that. I just had no risk.
Yeah, and when I was that age, we were going up to that, you don't remember it because you were just born, but that hill up in Omaha, and we were trying to sled down, and it was just trees. We were trying to do like a bobsled, so me and my buddy Mike were trying to like lean, and we hit so many trees. So many trees. And
you just look like Hot Rod, like when he's tumbling down the tree after he does a flip, and he's just fucking hitting trees.
Yeah, and the whole time, I don't care who you want to. We were basically tin cupping it, because you'd hit a tree and you'd go back up and be like, I can do it, and you keep going, and you'd hit more trees.
But the sled, what happened is, like, my stocking hat went down into my eyes, and, like, me and Jake are holding on the side, and somehow we tilted and leaned, and we went left, and we ran right into that post, and I just full force just slammed my head into that wood
damn,
post.
You turned into Cheech. You can't see.
Oh, dude, it was bad. I remember just getting up, instantly starting to cry, and walking into the house, and Jake's like, "What's wrong?" And I didn't even say anything. I was just, just that deep fucking kid cry.
Fucking giant fucking tears, and meanwhile, it's just little ice pieces falling out because it's winter.
You're right. Yeah, dude, you got mom's got to peel back a fucking scarf and a hat in order to see the big fucking wood print on the middle of my forehead.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. I've done a recap. I've actually tried to write a bit about like how I know I'm fucked up because I've been hit in the head so many times. And then the self-inflicting ones that I did in high school baseball. Those were also fun when I strike out and slam a baseball bat against my helmet. That was good for me.
Yeah. A DDT on the hardwood floor.
That too. Whew. Yeah. I'm going to donate my brain to science, I think.
What happened?
He didn't even play major sports. He just lived life.
Who is it?